This is my third and final video, and this is one of the newer ones I've written. It's not really a poem, it's more of a, I guess, like a short story-ish, kind of. And it's a little confusing. It's kind of like a book, so I'm going to try and read it as best I can. And this might be a practice report, this might not, who knows. So I'm going to start. Title is, It's Been a Long Time Since I Felt Like This. Surrounded by negativity, but far from others. Locked down in a facility, surrounded by walls and wonders. Wanting to change his ways, but is given no reason but for himself. So until he is surrounded with love and warm days, his emotions will sit on God's toy shelf. Break. Does God really know what is best? He screams while banging on his chest. Because I can scream and I can shout. He steams and he pouts. I have money and I create power, with emotions so phony as he cowers. Do not have these, a distant voice speaks. Power is for the weak, money is for the poor-minded. The distant voice sheds light, but the man is not blinded, for he already is blind. You may scream and shout, but to me that is a release of steam, the result of a puny pout. The man freezes in life, but is in motion of emotion. I understand, he thinks to himself. I do not scream nor shout. I do not have power or money. But I have one thing that I now see while it's being taken away from me. I have freedom. And with that freedom comes responsibility. He thinks back to what he has done in the past, the people he hurt, to get what he did not need. He thinks farther and realizes that he has also destroyed by someone else's steams and pout. What did he say to himself? Love thy neighbor? Why has he let others who do not love take the one thing that cannot be taken? He regains his strength from inside himself to say one sentence. I am sorry for destroying others because of the thing that cannot be stolen was given away. The voice released him from the frozen life. You are forgiven. I have a gift for you. A key of fire appears in front of the man, and the voice disappears. This key feels warm yet cool, slimy yet scaly, hard yet soft. This key feels like everything that can be used to described by touch. The man looks down on his chest to the hole for the key. He opens himself and his heart is gone. He is baffled because that is impossible, but does not question like he used to. He then puts the key into himself and the key changes shape and size to fit in the position where his heart is supposed to be. Lights flash throughout his entire entity, creating a blinding light that cannot be seen by the shadows of doubt. His chest closes up and the light disappears back into his body as it is being sucked into him. He looks down and sees the last of the light in the shape of the heart, and feels the light in his brain, and sees small slivers of light in his bloodstream. This is what love feels like. Everything that can be touched by the light and sun is loved and treated equally. The light bursts through his eyes, and he sees what no one else can see. Angels all around them, playing in the park, riding the bus, sitting at the restaurant, the gay bars, next to the homeless, and everywhere the sun and the light can touch. While he sees all of this, all he hears are chimes from the entities of the angel. Love thy neighbor, love thy neighbor, love thy neighbor, love thy neighbor, over and over again, but they do not say it. Instead, they breathe it, and the man finally understands even deeper. Love thy neighbor is the root of everything that the voice wants. He does not want judging, hatefulness, or negativity. The voice only wants one thing: love. God says. Love. The man thinks. Love.